All right, welcome to Hillsdale, Oklahoma for tonight's contest between the Hillsdale Lady Eagles and the Burlington Lady Elks. Hope you've all had a good day. We've got about 8 minutes to go before the game starts. So coming into tonight's game, Hillsdale, the Lady Eagles are 1-0, and the Burlington Elks are 1-0. Burlington beat Allen Clio in their last game 70-10. And Hillsdale beat Scheidler. I don't have that score. 56-33. Last year, Hillsdale had quite a bit of success against Burlington Lady Elks, beating them 4 times during the season, including in the first round of districts. However, Burlington has a new coach this year, and we'll be interested to see maybe what's changed with their team. Benaiah had a chance, though, before the game today to sit down or to speak with Coach McCoy, and he had a few questions for Coach McCoy. Benaiah?
So the first question I asked him was, what was the team's main focus coming to tonight's game? And he said that speed is his main focus, especially in the offensive transitions and rotations on defense. The second question I asked him was, what key items are you looking for improvement on from the first game? And he said that improving and cleanup on the rebound and on the ball defense. And the last question I asked him was about how he thought of the first game, about what he was pleased with, and he has said that it was how quickly they moved the ball. But he wants to build on that tonight.
Okay, good. Good job. Thanks for sitting down with that. Like I said, yeah, there's, thinking back to last week, we got off to a slow shooting start in the game, but forced a lot of turnovers. I think we forced 20-something turnovers from Scheidler last week. And so that was, again, while the defense was good, there's room for improvement. I know Coach has worked on it this week. So it will be interesting to see, though, Burlington, just first time seeing them this year, and maybe what has changed with the school, with their roster, and the confidence that they play with. Like I said, hopefully our girls, though, take and build on last week's game, build on that confidence, and have a great game tonight. We're going to put you on mute here for the final couple minutes here. We got about 5 minutes, so we'll come back on for the national anthem.
To Hillsdale Christian School. We especially want to welcome our friends from Burlington. We're glad you made it here safely. Let me open up in a word of prayer, and we'll have the national anthem and then the starting lineups. Father, as always, we thank you. You impress us so much for the things that you give us, the things that you do, the way that you do them. Tonight we ask for safety. We ask for protection as we go through this game. We pray for good sportsmanship in every way. We ask for free from injury, and we also ask that you would bless the refs as they do their job. Thank you for them being here. As always, we thank you for what Jesus did on the cross. It's because of him we have eternal life, and we can't forget that. So again, just watch over us tonight, guard us and guide us. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. starting lineup for the Lady Elks. Number 4, Bree Cumby. Number 11, Chloe Jantz. Number 14, Riley Sims. Number 23, Carly Hill. Number 33, Morgan Matsky. Coached by Derek Spears. And now for our hometown, Lady Eagles. Number 2, Bella Watkins. Number 3, Hallie McCoy. Number 4, Sadie Lloyd. Number 10, Amara Rainbow. And number 22, Addie Watkins. Coached by Kelly McCoy and Matt Watkins.
Your starters for tonight's game for the Hillsdale Lady Eagles: number 2, Bella Watkins; number 3, Hallie McCoy; number 4, Sadie Lloyd; number 10, Amara Granberg; number 22, Addie Watkins. For the Burlington Lady Elks: number 4, Bree Cumby; number 11, Chloe Jantz; number 14, Riley Sims; number 23, Carly Hill; and number 33, Morgan Matsky. All right, we're underway. Tip goes to the Eagles. McCoy collects. Gives to Watkins. Down low to Granberg. Give and go to Addie. Too strong. Up. Burlington with the rebound. But number 22, Addie Watkins, with a reach, picks up her first foul, the team's first foul. Watkins picks her up at half court, running that 1-3-1. And number 2, Bella Watkins, again with the reach, picking up her first foul. That'll be the team's second foul. Burlington to inbound here from the sideline. Ball comes into Riley Sims. Nice give and go. Good collapse defense though. McCoy brings the ball up the court over to Sadie Lloyd. Or to Bella Watkins. Back to Sadie. Swings over to Addie for 3. Short. And the ball bounces out of bounds to Burlington. Ball inbounded to Burlington. Addie picks her up just past half court. Good defense by Amara Granberg. Comes out with the loose ball ahead to Bella Watkins. Ahead to Addie. Pass a little too tall. Out of bounds back to Burlington. Good look on the fast break attempt. Just a little bit high on the pass thanks to Burlington's defense. And we're back to Burlington ball. Score is still 0-0 with 6:45 left in the first quarter. Burlington for 3. Number 33 hits the 3. It's now Burlington 3, Hillsdale 0. Bella Watkins puts up a 3. Off the back of the rim. Burlington with the rebound. Pushing ahead. Give and go. 14 up and in with a bucket for 2. Burlington 5, Hillsdale 0. McCoy back up the court. Mara at the high post. Bella goes up and gets fouled. Foul was on number 4, Bree Cumby. That is her first, the team's first. And Bella will be at the line shooting 2. First free throw is up and good. Give the Eagles their first points of the night. Second shot is up and good. Score is now 5-2, Lady Eagles. Good defense, forcing the turnover. Bella Watkins ahead. Sadie back to Hallie. Driving in. Basket good. Number 3, Hallie McCoy. Hillsdale picking up the pressure. Moving that middle line up. Burlington moves. Shot is up. Short. Ball off of Burlington. It'll be Hillsdale's ball here on the sideline. Ball goes to McCoy, bringing it up the court. Granberg in the high post. Addie swings over to Bella Watkins. Back to Addie. Good fake, drive in. Oh, too strong, but Mara had the rebound in her hands, but just slipped out. Ball goes back to Burlington. All over to number 4. Good defense by Sadie Lloyd. Causing the jump ball on that second chance opportunity from Burlington. Possession stays with the Elks. Morgan Maskey will inbound. They're trying to dribble penetrate. And on the missed shot rebound, scramble for the ball, and Bella Watkins picks up her second foul, the team's third of the quarter. Burlington ball under their basket. Number 23, it's her second 3 of the game. Lady Eagles bring the ball down the court. Bella Watkins for 3. Too strong. Rebound to Burlington. Back down the court they come. Good defense by Addie Watkins, deflecting that pass out of bounds, applying the pressure. In comes number 40 for Burlington, number 43, Kamaya Evans. Ball in and bounded. Ball. Pass the high post. Addie's there. Ball into 43. She goes up and is fouled. Fouled by number 3, Hallie McCoy. That is her first, the team's 4th. And that puts Kamaya Evans at the line for 2. First one is up and good. Into the game for Bella Watkins comes number 11, Timmy Land. Second shot coming from Burlington with a 9-4 lead right now. Second shot is up and good. Ball comes ahead. McCoy's got it. Swings it over to Lloyd. Back to McCoy. Over to Land. Back. Errant pass. Finley got her hands on it but could not corral it. Turnover to Burlington. How many turnovers is that for the Eagles?
3.
Okay. Rebound by the Eagles. Addie Watkins pushes ahead to Lloyd. Damara in the high post. Lloyd passes to Land for 3. Too strong. Burlington with the rebound. Not getting very good looks tonight so far, thanks to the Burlington defense. Pretty scrambling. Pass is thrown too high over the heads of number 23. Will go back to the Eagles. Into the game for number 11, Tinley Land, comes number 32, Mia Lloyd. McCoy brings the ball up the court. Gets to Sadie Lloyd. Down to Addie. Mia's working the baseline. Mars up at high post. Addie goes in, picks up the foul. Addie Watkins to the line for 2 free throws. Eagles are trailing Burlington by a score of 10-4. Now 10-5 with 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. Second shot coming up and short. Amara with the rebound goes up. Ball rolls off the rim though. Burlington pushing ahead. McCoy there with the defense. Sadie Lloyd intercepts the pass and pushes it down the court. Stops. Little jumper is good. Score is now 10-7 in favor of Burlington. Jump ball forced by number 10, Amara Granberg. Possession to the Lady Eagles. Eagles moving over to McCoy. Back to Lloyd. Over to Watkins. Reach in on number 4 for Burlington, Bree Cumby. That is her second foul of the quarter and the team's third. Into the game for Burlington, number 14, Riley Sims, replacing number 4, Bree Cumby. Lloyd inbounds to McCoy, crosses the half-court line. Granberg in the high post. Good hustle by Halley, but could not save it. And the turnover on the Lady Eagles, ball back to Burlington. Turnover forced by the Eagles defense. Travel on Burlington. Ball goes back to the Eagles. Ball to McCoy, bringing it up the court, crossing the half-court line. Granberg in the high post, given to McCoy diving. Pass to Mia Lloyd. Finds Sadie. Back to Halley. Pushes it into Mia down on the block. Dribbles out. Finds Granberg. McCoy lets the 3 fly. Good. We're all tied up at 10 apiece with 1:20 left in the first quarter. Burlington for 3, short off the front of the rim, rebound to 43. Puts it up, no good. Amara Granberg with the rebound ahead to Addie Watkins, pushing it down the court. Right-handed layup is good. And that is the Eagles, gives them the lead at 12-10 with 45 seconds and ticking here in the first quarter. .30 seconds here. Burlington puts up the shot off the board. We've got an over-the-back call on number 14, Riley Sims. That is her first and the team's fourth. 26.9 seconds left in the quarter. Eagles up 12-10. McCoy brings the ball up. Granberg at the post. Over to Sadie Lloyd. Swings it. Back to McCoy. And Hallie gets whistled for the travel. 13.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. Burlington ball. Burlington trying to get their player. Ball goes out of bounds. The Eagles with 5.5 seconds left in the quarter. See if they can get a shot.
Should be able to play the first quarter.
All right. Down to 4, down to 3. Hallie lets it fly. And off the back of the rim. No good. And we end our first quarter with your score. Hillsdale 12, Burlington 10.
Well, one thing I noticed is that Hillsdale, off to kind of the slow start that they had against Schuyler, but Burlington has had a pretty good start.
So they've got some really good ball movement attacking our 1-3-1 trap zone.
So either it was just a slow start for Hillsdale and a hot start for Burlington, but Burlington does seem to shoot better than they did last year. They seem to be much improved. But Hillsdale has managed to take the lead going into the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, they definitely settled down there the last 3 minutes or so of the first quarter to come back from a 10-4 deficit to have a 12-10 lead.
Scored 8 straight.
All right, second quarter starting here. Burlington's ball. Number 11 drives in, but takes an extra step, and the ball goes back to the Eagles. McCoy up across half court, trying to force it into Granberg in the high post. Deflected. Eagles maintain possession. Over to Watkins. Give and go to Granberg. All right, we've got a foul on the floor. That's foul on number 11, Chloe Jantz, her first and the team's first of the second quarter. Ball out to Bella Watkins, lets a free fly. Short, rebound, Addie Watkins. Good position there. Gets it to McCoy, swings it to Lloyd. Kicks out to Bella Watkins. Drives in. Hallie McCoy lets the free fly. Good! That's her second three of the game, and now it's 15-10 in favor of the Hillsdale Lady Eagles. Burlington is doing a good job moving the ball, though. Nice attempt by McCoy to get the steal. Number 11 lets it fly, short. Rebound to number 2, Bella Watkins, as she pushes ahead down the court. Over to Addie Watkins. Nice find. Basket up and good for 22. Pass picked off by number 4, Sadie Lloyd, pushing it ahead. Basket, no good, but draws the foul. Will be shooting 2, will be number 4, Sadie Lloyd. The foul is on Carly Hill. That is her first and Burlington's second here in the second quarter. First free throw up. Rolls in and good. Into the game for Burlington. Number 1, Lydia Schiari, and number 4, Bree Cumby. Second shot coming for Sadie Lloyd. Shot is up. short off the rim. Rebound to Burlington, pushing it ahead. Good closeout by Bella Watkins, causing Burlington to lose the ball out of bounds. The Eagles basketball. Burlington applying some man-to-man pressure here, full court pressure. Drops off to Bella Watkins, gets by her defender. Loses her footing. Maybe was fouled. Burlington's with the ball. Good straight up defense by Addie Watkins, forcing the turnover. Ball back to the Eagles. See how the Eagles handle this full court pressure. Finds Addie Watkins. And forces a double dribble turnover. Ball goes back to the Burlington Elks. Mara Granberg picks up the loose shot ahead to Sadie Lloyd, gives to Hallie McCoy. Drives past the defense, too strong on the layup though. Burlington picks up the rebound. Nice deflection by number 2 though. Watkins deflects, resets up at the top. Lloyd has the ball. Granberg at the high post. Gives it to go to Sadie Lloyd. Pass bobbled and travel. Turnover back to the Burlington Elks. Burlington inbounds. Blocking foul called on number 22, Addie Watkins. That is her second foul this game and the Eagles' first of the second quarter. Ball inbounded, good defense. Bella Watkins jumps the pass, steals, goes ahead to Addie Watkins for the layup. Good. Score is now 20-10 in favor of the Lady Eagles with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Full timeout charged or taken by the Burlington Elks.
Hillsdale's currently on a 16-0 scoring run.
All right, out of the timeout. Burlington Elks to inbound. Addie Watkins picks her up there at half court. Active hands by the Lady Eagles. Sadie Lloyd gets the steal ahead to Addie Watkins. Layup no good though. Burlington with the rebound. Rushing down the court. Good reset by the Lady Eagles. Out to 23, 2-pointer on the way, no good. Amara Granberg down low with the rebound. The jump ball is called. Possession will stay with the Eagles. Again, Burlington picking up. Full court man-to-man pressure here. Ball into McCoy. Looks for a trap. Dishes off to Addie Watkins. McCoy over to Bella Watkins for 3. Shot is up and good. Score is now 23-10, Lady Eagles. And that is a 19-0 run. Burlington for 3, too strong. With the rebound though, blocked by Amara Granberg. Burlington retains possession though. Swings across. Back out. Pass stolen by Addie Watkins, pushing ahead. Now she kind of slows down ahead to Sadie Lloyd. Swings over to McCoy. Thought about the three. Swings to Bella Watkins for another three. A little too strong, though. Rebound to Burlington, and down the court they come. Ball on the post. Tamara Granberg playing big. But Burlington able to get the shot up and in. That ends that 19-0 run. It's now 23-12. We've got a blocking foul on the sideline against Burlington. That is on Lydia Sciarra, her first, in Burlington's third foul of the second period. Ball inbounds to McCoy. Burlington's dropped back at least this possession, back to half-court defense. McCoy dribbling up at the top, at the logo, hands off to Lloyd. Hands off to Addie Watkins. Mara jumps out the top of the key. Addie Watkins gets the ball down low. We've got 30-second timeout by Coach McCoy. So 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Score is Hillsdale 23, Burlington 12. Burlington has 3 fouls, 3 team fouls this quarter, and Hillsdale has 1 foul. Eagles inbounding underneath their basket. Lloyd to McCoy, top of the key. Gives Addie Watkins. Picks up her dribble, back to McCoy. .22, Addie Watkins with the ball now. Screen by Mara Granberg. Looks for her on the dive, but pass intercepted by Burlington. Here they come. Allie McCoy stands up, straight defense. Mara Granberg with the rebound. Sadie Lloyd surveys the defense. Drives in. Too strong on the layup. Andrea Slavin gets the rebound, puts it back up, miss. And then a call over the back on number 23, Andrea Slavin. Her first foul and the team's second this period. Burlington brings the ball up the court. Tries the screen. Addie Watkins strips the ball, goes in for the layup. Misses the layup, but draws the foul. She'll be shooting 2. Good chance for and one. Just left it a little short, but that is the third foul on number 4, Bree Cumby, and the team's 4th foul this quarter. Puts Addie Watkins for 2. First shot is up. A little too strong off the back of the rim. And for Burlington, replacing number 4, Bree Cumby, is number 23, Carly Hill. Second shot coming for Watkins. Shot is up. And rattles in. Good. Scores now 24-12. Lady Eagles. Addie Watkins moving her feet really well. Walling her off. Good deflection by Mara Granberg out of bounds. Ball stays with Burlington. Sadie Lloyd on the ball. Swing over to 43. Thought about the pass. Over to number 23 from the corner. Not this time though, but they get the rebound. Leads to 2 shots for number 14, Riley Sims. And a foul on number 10, Amara Granberg. That is her first. And Hillsdale's third this quarter. 2 shots coming with 1:37 left in the second quarter. First shot is up and good. Making the score Hillsdale 24, Burlington 13. Second shot coming. Shot is up and good. Eagles push it ahead. Number 3, McCoy with the ball at the top, swings it over to Watkins, number 22. Three-pointer is good for the Lady Eagles. 27-14 your score. Burlington back across half-court line. Number 23 shoots a 3. No good. 14 with the rebound, though. Puts up a shot over Andrea Slaving. Good for 2 points. Eagles back across half court. McCoy at the top of the key, surveying the defense. Finds Slaving over in the corner. Skip pass over to Lloyd. Gives and goes to Watkins. Over to McCoy. Back to Lloyd. Cuts in, finds Watkins for 3. Shot no good. Ball bounces out of bounds. To Burlington. Into the game for number 23, Andrea Slaving, is number 32, Mia Lloyd. 30 seconds left in the half. McCoy on the ball. For 2. No good, but Burlington with the rebound. Lady Eagles struggling to get rebounds here the last few minutes. Shot up, no good. Lloyd comes down with it, 8 seconds left, pushing it ahead. 4 seconds, Watkins drives in, a little runner. Basket good, and that is halftime. Your score is Lady Eagles 29, Burlington Lady Elks 16 here at the half. Stats at the break.
So Burlington, they were off to a hot 5-0 start. And then later in the first quarter, they were up 10-4. Hillsdale goes on a 19-0 run to go up 23-10. And it's been even scoring between both teams to keep it a 13-point game. Hillsdale outscored Burlington 17-6 in the second quarter. They have better shooting percentage. They're shooting 10 for 30 from field goal range, while Burlington is 5 for 26. And 3-pointers, Hillsdale's 4 for 12, and Burlington is 2 for 9. And free throws, Hillsdale's 5 for 8, and Burlington is perfect. They're 4 for 4, 100%. Burlington's done better on the offensive rebound. They have 7, while Hillsdale has 4. But one of the key factors is the turnover and steal categories. Burlington has 14, Hillsdale has 9. 14 of those turnovers from Burlington or from steals. The rest of them, majority were travels, which is something that they had struggled with so far in this game, and Hillsdale has usually capitalized on those.
Yeah, Hillsdale's getting out-rebounded by 5. They're going to have to figure that out. They gave Burlington a few second chance points there at the end of the second period.
Scoring leader for Hillsdale is Addie Watkins. She has 11, and then Hallie McCoy, she has 10. Addie and Bella Watkins, they both have 2 fouls. Bella had 2 early in the first quarter. She has not fouled since, so she has played a lot more cleanly. That's good. The rebound leader is Amari Granberg. She has 7 defensive rebounds and 2 offensive rebounds, to a total of 9. Steal leader is Sadie Lewis. She has 3. Bella and Addie Watkins both have 2. Hallie McCoy is 1. Hallie McCoy has the most turnover. She has 3. Addie Watkins has 2. And Bella Watkins, Sadie Lloyd, Amara Granberg, and Tinley Land each have 1. Amara Granberg has a block in this game. That's the only block of the game so far. The assist leader is Bella Watkins. She has 3. Hallie McCoy's 2, and then Sadie Lloyd and Amara Granberg both have 1. Bella Watkins has a 3-pointer and a pair of free throws for 5 points. Sadie Lloyd has 1 field goal made, and she's 1 for 2 from the free throw line, so that's 3 points. And only those 2, and then Addie Watkins and Hallie McCoy, are the ones that scored.
Your stats tonight brought to you by Remax Premier Realty. Remax Premier Realty is your one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, or needing property management, give Sarah Jones and her team a call at 580-233-0330 or stop by at 501 South Cleveland in Enid. Hillsdale Athletics thanks Remax Premier Realty for being a sponsor of the Hillsdale Eagles and Lady Eagles. We've got a little less than 4 minutes left here in halftime. We're going to step away and be back with you at the start of the third quarter. We're back with you for the start of the second half. Possession will be Burlington will get the ball coming out of the break. And your score is HCS Lady Eagles 29, Burlington 16. What are you looking for here in the second half, Benaya?
Well, either the way this game has played in the second quarter will keep looking like that, or Burlington to keep it a very close and competitive game. But I would say for the second half, see what happens.
Okay, third quarter is underway. Starting five is out there for the Lady Eagles. 23 over the corner for three. Long rebound, another offensive rebound for Burlington. Bad pass, intercepted by Sadie Lloyd, pushing ahead to Addie Watkins. Finds Hallie McCoy, up and good for two. Nice passing from the Lady Eagles there. Lloyd to Watkins to McCoy, and an easy 2 points. Another pass in the middle, deflected, but Burlington maintains possession. Good hustle by McCoy, though, deflecting the ball out of bounds before 33 can find it. All right, ball inbounded. Into the lane goes number 43, Tamaya Evans. Basket good for two. Eagles bring the ball up the court. Mara Granberg in the high post. Drives, drops off to Addie Watkins. That was dangerous. But Addie was able to get it back to Granberg. Finds Lloyd out top. Thinks about the three. Pulls it down. Resets to McCoy. Swings it over to Bella Watkins. Lets the three fly. And good! Scores now Eagles 34. Elks 18. Crosses the timeline. Addie forces her to go left. Good passing down low. Goes up for the shot. Mara gets whistled for the foul. That's her second foul and the team's first of the quarter. Puts Riley Sims at the line. She knocks down the first free throw. Bring Burlington back within 15. Second shot coming for Riley Sims. Shot is up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Says last touch by number 10. Ball stays with Burlington under the basket.
Burlington missed their first free throw of the game, right there.
Good hustle by Bella Watkins. Intercepting that pass, laying all out for it. Back to her, gives to McCoy, sets up the offense. Over to Lloyd. Trying to get the ball to Granberg in the high post, but Burlington's really doubling down on that. Bella Watkins thought about it, pulls it down, drives, kicks to McCoy. Granberg back to Watkins for three. And good! Probably should have been a foul there, 4-point play opportunity, but no foul called. Nevertheless, basket good for the Eagles. And the score is now 37-19. Favor the Eagles. Pass inside number 14, Riley Sims. Stripped on her way up for the shot, though, by Bella Watkins. Ball out of bounds to Burlington underneath their basket. Ball in, Sadie Lloyd jumps, almost comes away with it. Burlington gets it, shot no good. Granberg comes down with the rebound. Pushes ahead to Sadie Lloyd, over to Bella Watkins, pulls back. McCoy for three, off the back of the rim. Good hustle by Granberg to run it down. Watkins for three, rolls in and out. Defensive rebound by Burlington. Good looks on that possession, just couldn't get anything to fall to the Eagles. Eagles got to watch out Good little give and go down. Got her rebound on the miss, and Granberg is whistled for her third foul. Second this quarter, and the team's second. So Amara now has 3 fouls with 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. First shot up, no good for Carly Hill. End of the game comes number 32, Mia Lloyd, replacing Amara Granberg. And you got to protect her with those 3 fouls. Second shot coming for Carly Hill. Shot is up and good. McCoy brings the ball, crosses half court over to Lloyd. Watkins, back to Lloyd, over to McCoy. Finds Watkins in the corner. 3-pointer, too strong. Ball deflected by Bella Watkins out of bounds to Burlington. You can hear Coach McCoy on the other side imploring them to have better movement than they've had the last few possessions. Ball to high post, drop down low. Basket good. That brings our score to 37-22. McCoy drops off to Addie Watkins, back to McCoy. Dribble, penetrates, back to Watkins. Sadie Lloyd gets it, screen by, back to Bella. A lot of perimeter movement. Not much down low, and Addie Watkins gets called for a travel. Burlington brings the ball across the timeline. Picked up by Addie Watkins, really playing that, forcing her to go left. Shot by Burlington, no good, but another offensive rebound for the Lady Elks. Over to ball bounces off the rim, over the backboard, out of bounds to the Lady Eagles. Thankfully, Burlington has gone cold from the outside because they've been getting some really good looks on their possessions down the court. Timeout called by Coach McCoy. "30-second timeout. The score right now is 37-22 in favor of the Lady Eagles. 2 fouls on the Eagles this quarter and 0 fouls on the Elks.
Nothing much really has happened in this third quarter, except another Hillsdale block and Bella Watkins getting a hot hand. She's been making a lot for threes recently, but Hillsdale has outscored Burlington 8-6 in the third quarter. Burlington has scored the last 3 points.
Okay, Watkins for 3. Rims in and out. Burlington with the rebound, pushing it ahead. Deflection by Sadie Lloyd. Addie Watkins picks up the loose ball, pushes ahead to Bella Watkins, drives, fouled. No good on the basket. Bella will be shooting. Oh, they called the foul on the floor. So that is the second foul on Riley Sims. First foul of the quarter. Lloyd to inbound. Looking. Passes back to Bella Watkins. Drops off to Addie Watkins. Probes, penetrates, finds McCoy for 3. Good, nothing but net. Scores now Hillsdale 40 and Burlington Elks 22. Burlington gets down inside, loses the ball. Bella Watkins comes away with the steal, pushing it ahead. Over to Sadie Lloyd. Short. Hallie with the rebound, though. Up and good for 2. Way to stick with the play by Hallie McCoy leads to an easy 2 points. Finding 33 over in the corner, Morgan Maskey, too strong. Burlington with another rebound though. Finally on their second chance or second try, or third try of the possession, gets it to go. Lady Eagles are getting killed on the offensive boards. But if you're going to trade threes for twos, we'll take that all day long. Preferably, we'll take the threes without giving up the second chance points. Score is Hillsdale 45, Burlington 24. No good for 33, but another rebound again. Good passing by Burlington off their rebounds. We've got a timeout called. 30-second timeout by Burlington.
Hillsdale now has 3 players with double digits.
All right, Eagle ball coming out of the timeout. Burlington picks up the Eagles again in their man-to-man full court pressure. Lloyd inbounds. Pass deflected up Burlington. Stays with the Eagles. Lloyd inbounds. Drops it off to Watkins. Pushing ahead. Drops off to Bella Watkins. Basket good for 2. That's one way to beat the press. Good hustle by Sadie Lloyd. Deflects the pass out of bounds. Into the game, number 23, Andrea Slaving. Out goes number 32, Mia Lloyd. Burlington inbounding on the far sideline there. The near sideline. Ball comes in. Swings out to the top of the key. Addie picks her up. Shot is good. No good. Slaving with the rebound. Burlington is able to tie it up, though, but possession stays with the Eagles. Again, full court, man-to-man pressure. Drops off to Addie Watkins. And they get number 1, Lydia Sciarra, with a reach. That is her second foul and Burlington's second team foul of the third quarter. All right, drops into Addie Watkins. Picks up the dribble over to Sadie Lloyd. Another foul. Back-to-back fouls picked up by number 1, Lydia Sciarra, her third, and the team's third. She's going to take a breather on the sideline, and in comes number 22, Faith King. Minute 18 left in the third quarter. Good give and go to Hallie McCoy, who goes in, draws the foul. Two shots coming for Hallie McCoy. First shot up, and rolls around the rim, falls off. With a minute 16 in the third, your score is 47-26 in favor of Hillsdale. Second shot, up, short. Ball's tipped. Hallie picks up a rebound, puts up a 3, short. Andrea Slaving gets her hands on the rebound. Burlington pokes it out of bounds. Ball stays with the Eagles. Under the basket. Lloyd to inbound. The Eagles running their inbounds play. Drops off to Addie Watkins under the basket. Shot. She's pushed while shooting. She'll be shooting 2. That was the first foul on, actually second foul on 23, Carly Hill. And that puts Hillsdale on the bonus for the last minute 6. First shot is up and good for Addie Watkins. Second shot coming up and finds the bottom of the net. Score is Hillsdale 49, Burlington 26 with 1 minute left in the quarter. Good interception by Hallie McCoy, reading the pass and stepping in that passing lane. She'll get the ball, reset at the top of the key, drives in, drops off to Andrea Slaving, finds Sadie Lloyd, back to Slaving. Holds and surveys, 30 seconds left in the quarter. Drops off to McCoy. Finds Bella Watkins out of the top, drives in, picks up the foul. She'll be shooting 2 shots with 24.8 left in the quarter. For Burlington, the foul is on number 11, Chloe Jantz, her second. Bella steps the line for her first. Shot is up and good. And for Burlington comes number 33, Morgan Maskey, and number 14, Riley Sims, replacing number 43 and number 22. Second shot coming for Bella Watkins. Releases and rolls off the side of the rim, ball to Burlington. 20 seconds left in the quarter as they push it across the half-court line. And the Eagles defense causes a travel with 12 seconds left in the quarter. Burlington again picking up in that man-to-man. Gets it to Hallie McCoy, pushes it ahead. Finds Bella Watkins, puts up, shot, good! 4 seconds left, kicking down to 2. Burlington is not going to try to get a shot off before the quarter. And we go to the end of the third with your score, Hillsdale Christian 52, Burlington 26.
Hillsdale outscored Burlington 23-10 this third quarter. They've knocked down several threes in the first half of the third quarter. Then they got a little quieter. They've been going to the foul line several times, got on the bonus. And they have shot They shot 8 for 14 from the foul line. They have forced some more turnovers, got some more steals, and they have definitely taken control of this game.
Starting the fourth quarter, possession arrow goes to the Burlington Elks. Quite a bit of good passing by the Burlington Elks against our 1-3-1 zone. Fortunately, we were quick and been able to recover, force some missed shots, and then we've been pretty efficient down on the offensive end after Coach McCoy called that timeout to get them settled down. .33, Morgan Maskey for 3, too strong. Burlington, though, with the rebound. Amara Granberg there. Stripped by Addie Watkins, leads to a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Eagles. Into the game for the Elks is number 1, Lydia Sciarra. Burlington picking up a little, again, man-to-man, full-court pressure. McCoy brings it across. Gets it over to Lloyd. Back to McCoy. Skips down to Watkins. Pass deflected, almost stolen, but retrieved. Down to Granberg. Finds Addie out top. She drives in. Little runner. Short. Amara Granberg with the rebound. Probably should have shot that. Instead tried to pass across the lane to Bella. Ball's deflected off the Eagles. Back to Burlington. Burlington across the timeline. Pass finds a weak spot in the zone, leads to an easy layup. Hillsdale gets it across against the pressure. McCoy drives in, drops to Granberg, finds Sadie out top, thinks about it, fakes, drives, drops off to Granberg, finds Watkins for three, short, rebound to Burlington, and they bring the ball quickly across the half-court line. 33, Maskey lets the three fly, short, but Riley Sims there for another offensive rebound. Shot up by Burlington, no good. Tipped. And they say it stays, actually, okay, yep, stays with Burlington. Mark Granberg ties up the shot. Possession arrow stays with the Elks under the basket. Passes to the corner. McCoy closes out. Cross into the pass. Amara picks it up. Gets it ahead to Lloyd. Pushes it ahead to Watkins. Pushes it to McCoy for two. Good passing leading to an easy 2 points for Hallie McCoy. And let her drive down all the way in. Sopper, though, pass out to Morgan Maskey. Number 3, McCoy, picks up her second foul of the game and the Eagles' first foul of the fourth quarter. Into the game for number 2, Bella Watkins, is number 11, Tinley Land. Burlington inbounding under their basket. Sadie almost jumps the pass. Mara with good position on that rebound draws the foul on number 1, Lydia Sciarra. Her fourth and the team's first of the quarter. Hallie brings it up against the pressure. Oh, nice move. Gets it over. And they call an offensive foul on Hallie McCoy. I can't believe that. Sure seemed like she was still moving her feet when Hallie drove in. But Hallie's up off the floor. So that is her third foul and the team's second with 5 minutes and 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The score is Hillsdale 54, Burlington 28 after that collision. Shot is no good. Eagles push it ahead. Watkins to the ball. Skips over to Hallie. Gets pushed down by number 33. Takes another hard shot. Foul on 33. That is Morgan Maskey's second foul. Second team foul. Got a sub out there. Refs aren't noticing it. Hallie's going to get a breather. Try to catch a rest. Into the game comes number 2, Bella Watkins. Puts up the 3. Nothing but net.
That's 22 for Bella Watkins.
She's had a good shooting night. Addie picks up the... And they get Bella for a reach.
Her third.
Her third foul. Addie Watkins is going to get a breather, and in comes number 23, Andrea Slaving. So on the court for the Eagles, Bella Watkins, Amara Granberg, Tinley Land, Sadie Lloyd, and Andrea Slaving. Bella out there. Sadie Lloyd jumps the passing lane, gets her hands on it, almost comes down with it, but ball's still out of bounds. Stays with Burlington. Pass into Burlington, who loses out of bounds. Ball goes to the Eagles.
That's 23 Burlington turnovers.
Okay, and they're again picking up their man-to-man defense. Full court ahead to Bella Watkins, pushing it. Head of Amara Granberg cuts it off. And they get Sadie Lloyd trying to come behind, knock the ball away. Get her for reaching in, hitting her on the arm. That is Sadie Lloyd's first foul of the game. And Hillsdale's fourth foul. One more, and Burlington will be in the bonus. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter, 57-28. Ball goes in. No good. Tip, though, by Amara Granberg. Out to Burlington. Tries to save it. Ball out of bounds, though, to the Lady Eagles. Again, Burlington in their man-to-man defense. Drops off to Sadie Lloyd. Passes ahead to Tinleyland. Lets the shot fly. Too strong. Amara Granberg there with the rebound. Misses. Gets her own rebound again. Goes up, and she'll be shooting two. Good work on the boards there by number 10, Amara Granberg. That is the fourth foul on number 4, Bree Cumby, and the third team foul this quarter.
Granberg's looking for her first point of the game.
First free throw is up and short. Second shot coming here for Amara. Shot is up and good. Her first point of the game. And with 4:17 left in the fourth quarter, our score is Hillsdale 57, Burlington 28. Number 43 out of the game for Burlington, and number 23 in for her. Shot is no good. Burlington gets the offensive rebound. Ball intercepted, picked up. Scramble, though. Loose ball on the ground. Burlington comes up with it, leading to an easy basket. Ahead to Bella Watkins, pushing up against the Dill. Finds Amara in the high post. Bella Watkins resets to the top, over to Lloyd. Finds Amara, swings to Bella, penetrates in. Running shot, short, gets her own rebound, and gets fouled on the shot. Number 4, that is going to be her 5th team foul. And sending Bella Watkins to the line for 2. So with 3 minutes and 31 seconds left in the game, Bree Cumby has fouled out. And they call the foul on the floor, my bad. But one more foul by either team will put them in the bonus. And they'll be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Ball down to Slaving. Dive by Amara, good dive. Shot up, no good, but fouled on the shot. Amara will head back to the line for 2 free throws. That foul is on number 31, Casey Matsky, her first, but Burlington's 5th, so Hillsdale will be shooting 2 shots every foul here on out. First shot is up and good for Amara. She's now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. End of the game comes number 23, Carly Hill, or out goes Carly Hill. In comes number 22, Faith King. Amara's second shot is up and good. And another sub. In comes number 1, Anna Ratzlaff, replacing number 2, Bella Watkins. And number 1 for Burlington, we've got number 1, Lydia Sciarra coming in, replacing number 33, Morgan Matsky. 3:22 left in the game. It's 59-30 in favor of the Lady Eagles. Burlington brings the ball up the court. Finds shot short. Deflected out of bounds by Anna Ratzlaff. Ball will stay with the Lady Elks. Deflection. Head to Anna Ratzlaff. Loses the dribble. Good hustle. Way to be there, Amara Granberg. Doesn't give up on the play. Drives in, draws the foul, going back to the line for 2 points. Great hustle there by Amara, not giving up on the foul, or not giving up on that loose ball. And that is Lydia Sciarra's fifth, and she'll have a seat on the bench for the rest of the game. That hustle gives Amara her 3rd trip to the line. And in for the Lady Elks is number 24, Lauren Thomason. Amara's first shot is up and good. Okay, second shot coming from Amara Granberg. Shot is up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Good try by Andrea Slaving. Ref time to get a substitution in. In for your Eagles, Anna Ratzliff, Mia Lloyd, Tinley Land, Andrea Slaving, and Allie Coker. Got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Score is 60-30 in favor of the Eagles. Good defense by Allie, forcing a travel by Burlington. Anna Ratzliff's bringing the ball up the court. Crosses the timeline. Dumps off to Allie Coker. Over to Land. Down to Lloyd. Good dive by Ratzliff. No shot. Back to Land. Up, bad pass by Land. Leads to an easy layup attempt by Burlington, who cashes in 2 points. Ratzliff back across the timeline. Over to Coker. Land almost stolen. She gains it back to Lloyd. Drives in down the lane. Finds Slaving. Anna Ratzliff with a jumper. No good. Burlington with the rebound. Minute 45 left in the game. It's 60-32. Hillsdale. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Burlington, but bad pass by Eagles. Stolen. Rebound, though, another steal by the Eagles. Pushes ahead, Allie Coker. Pass deflected, finds Tinley Land. Too strong on the shot. Allie Coker with the rebound, though. And Ratzliff recovers it. Gets it over to Land. She brings it up. Not a back court because the ball was tipped. Looks for Anna Ratzliff, but throws a bad pass and it gets stolen. Eagles need to, even though the game's decided, need to make sure they've got crisp passes and not getting sloppy with the ball. All right, turnover on Burlington, step on the line. It'll be the Eagles' ball. Into the game for the Eagles, number 20, Mackenzie Walker, number 14, Bailey Lentz, and number 15, Autumn Rogers, who brings the ball up the court. Gives off to Anna Ratzliff. Passes down to Mackenzie, good position. Shot no good though, ball out of bounds to Burlington. 29.8 seconds. All inbounded. The reason the fans are cheering is into the game is number 40 for the Eagles. The European sensation, Freddie Anderson. Her first taste of American basketball. 10 seconds. Shot up. Short. Rebound. Stolen. Rebound to Freddie. And that is ball game. Your score tonight, Hillsdale Christian 60, Burlington Elks 32.
Well, it was a good performance for Hillsdale. They have another solid win over their opponent. This time it was Burlington, who did seem to have a better shooting night than they have in the last few years, although they did go ice cold in the second half. Hillsdale shot 20 for 59 from field goal. That's 34%. They shot 9 for 25 from three-point range, 36%. They're 12 for 20 from the free throw line, which I believe was a better stat line, better percentage, 60% than from last game. Yeah, they shot 50% against Schuyler, now 60. They grabbed 27 rebounds, 11 of them offensive, 16 of them defensive. They had 18 steals, 17 turnovers, 3 blocks, and 15 assists. Our scoring leader had 3 of them in double digits. Scoring leader for Hillsdale was Bella Watkins. She had 22. She made 5 of the 9 3-pointers that Hillsdale made. She shot 5 for 11 and then she shot 2 more 2-point field goals and 3 free throws to make 22 points. Hallie McCoy had 19 points. She was 8 for 13 from field goal range, 3 for 6 from 3-point range. Addie Watkins had 13. Mark Grimbrick had 4, all those from the foul line. Sadie Lloyd had 3. And those were the only scores of the game. The rebound leader was Amara Grimbrick with 15. She had 10 defensive, 5 offensive. Steal leader was Sadie Lloyd. She had 5. Bella Watkins had 4. Amara Grimbrick had 2 blocks. Bella Watkins had 1. And their assist leader was Bella Watkins. She had 4. Addie Watkins and Sadie Lloyd both had 3. And it was just a really solid performance from the Lady Eagles tonight.
All right, Hillsdale Christian would like to thank Pond Creek Veterinary for being a sponsor of tonight's Eagles games. Located at 724 West Cedar Avenue in Pond Creek, you can give them a call at 580-532-4900. Pond Creek Veterinary Clinic provides veterinary medical service and boarding to small animals. Again, for small animal vet needs, call Pond Creek Veterinary, 580-532-4900. Hillsdale thanks Pond Creek Veterinary Clinic for being a sponsor of tonight's Eagles basketball games. Boys game will be starting shortly. In the meantime, we'll leave you with warm-ups and take a little break. We're back with you for the starting lineups for the boys game.
Now for the men's game tonight. Starting lineup for Burlington Elks. Number 3, Colton S. Number 15, Clayton Archuleta. Number 22, Cash Johnson. Number 24, Tyler Hill. Number 25, Alfred Odiero. Now for the hometown Eagles. Number 1, Michael Granberg. Number 14, Hayden Gentry. Number 15, William Crane. Number 20, Isaiah Smith. And number 22, Ben Watkins.
Burlington boys also come in with a 1-0 record. They beat Allen Clio 79-50 last week. Last year, Burlington and Hillsdale played 3 different times. All 3 went to Burlington, but all 3 were single-digit victories. Very close, including the first game of the year last year for Hillsdale, where they had a chance to win with no time on the clock with some free throws, but couldn't get them to fall. So hopefully this season, we've got a different result.
Yeah, that first game, it was Archuleta, number 15, who hit the game-winning shot for Burlington with just a few seconds left.
Your starters for the Eagles: Michael Granberg, Caden Gentry, William Crane, Isaiah Smith, and Ben Watkins. Tip goes to Burlington. 24 goes in, swatted by Ben Watkins. The Burlington starters: Colton Hess, Kaiden Archuleta, Cash Dotson, Tyler Hill, and Alfred Obiero. Burlington to inbound underneath their basket, finds number 22 out. 3-pointer long, ball tip. Michael Granberg comes down with the defensive rebound, pushes ahead, gets up in the air. Jump ball. Possession stays with the Eagles. Inbounds to Granberg, Gentry, back to Granberg. Back to Gentry, working up top. Isaiah Smith dives in, switches sides over to Smith, finds Ben down low. Good pass over to Caden Gentry for 3. Long. Rebound to Obiero. Drives in, basket good. Burlington picking up in a full court trap. Pass almost stolen by Burlington. Foul called on number 15, Kaiden Archuleta. That is his first, and Burlington's first team foul of the quarter. Ball comes into Granberg. Burlington showing some quick hands. Hillsdale's going to have to take care of the ball, make good passes. Isaiah Smith goes in, basket good. We are tied at 2. Obiero for 3, short. William Crane with the rebound, drops it off to Granberg. Over to Smith, back to Granberg for 3, long. Rebound to Burlington. .22, open for 3, long. William with the rebound again. Head to Granberg, slows it down, crosses timeline, finds Caden Gentry. Over to Smith. Watkins in the middle for 2. No good, tipped around. Burlington comes down with the rebound. 2 minutes gone by in the first, and our score is all knotted up at 2 apiece. Ref timeout for injury. Number 25, Obiero, goes out limping. And in comes number 1, Bodie Class. For 3, short, misses everything. Ben Watkins picks it up, gets it ahead to Smith, pushes it down the court, finds Granberg. Over to Watkins. Tries to get it down on the baseline to Granberg, but pass intercepted, stolen by Burlington. Attacks the basket, no good. Gets a rebound, 24, lets the 3 fly. Good. Score is Burlington 5, Hillsdale 2. Again, full court press. Hillsdale breaks it easily. Tries to get ahead of Caden Tip, but he collects it. In for the layup, blocked. Granberg picks it up, goes in for the rebound. Or layup, sorry. Draws the foul. He'll be shooting 2. That is the second foul on number 15, Caden Archuleta. And the second team foul of the quarter. Michael Granberg to the line for 2 shots. First shot is up. No good off the back of the rim. Obiero's back in the game for Burlington as Archuleta has the seats. Second shot coming for Granberg. Shot is up and good. Score is 5-3. Burlington with 5 minutes left in the quarter. William jumps the passing lane. Knocks it out of bounds. Ball stays with Burlington. Good anticipation now. Burlington's ball on the far sideline. Inbounds. They'll play in a 2-3 zone. Foul before the shot. We get Isaiah Smith for pushing. So foul called. Say the refs are talking about it though. So they got Isaiah Smith with his first foul, Hillsdale's first team foul. And they said the foul was called before the shot. And Burlington coach is talking about it. He's challenging. Refs are going to have a conference. From my vantage point, it seemed kind of like bang, bang. Maybe the whistle did come a little bit before the shot. We'll see what the referees stay with. Anaya, you had a chance to talk to Coach Watkins before tonight's game. What do you have to say?
First question I asked him was, it was the same questions I asked Coach McCoy. First one, was the team's main focus coming into tonight's game? He said to be better than they were against Schuyler, have to learn and grow.
All right, foul called on the Eagles. A lot of action down there. Could not come up with the rebound. And we've got Ben Watkins picking up his first foul, team second of the quarter, putting number 25, Obiero, at the line for 2 shots. First shot is up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Second shot coming for number 25. Shot is up, tries to bank it in. Off the rim, Crane comes down with the rebound. Granberg crosses the timeline, finds Smith. Crane down low, drops it off to Watkins, to Gentry. Loses the ball. Burlington's pushing down the court. 22 for 3. Basket good. Again, pressure. The Eagles need to take care of that ball. Gets the ball ahead. Gentry for 3. No good. Ball out of bounds to Burlington. With 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first quarter, your score is Burlington 8, Hillsdale 3. Obiero in the corner for three. Nothing. Gets a rebound. Deflected out of bounds. Off of Burlington. The ball goes to the Eagles. Hamburg gets it to Crane. Dribbles down. Blocking foul called. The 20 on 24. Tyler Hill, that is his first and Burlington's third team foul. Smith to inbound to Granberg. Smith takes, drives, drops off to Watkins. Down low, spin move. Up, basket, shot no good. Burlington with the rebound. Bringing it back down the court comes number 3, Colton Hess. Number 1 with the 3. Misses everything. Smith with the rebound. Up the court, ahead to Granberg. Gentry curls. Finds Ben Watkins. Down to Isaiah Smith for 3. No good off the back of the rim. Burlington with another rebound. Pushing ahead. .25 goes inside, gets the basket to fall. Ball deflected out of Williams' hands. Ball stays with the Eagles. And we've had 2 Burlington fans kicked out of the game. They were disagreeing with the referee's call. Referees told them to calm down, and they chose not to. Eagles ball. Smith inbound. Finds Granberg, fakes, pulls up. Gentry lets the shot fly. Finds the 3. Gets knocked down. No foul call, but more importantly, makes the shot. 24 thinks about shooting. Gets William up in the air. Basket good. There's 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Our score is Burlington 12, Hillsdale 6. Again, Burlington with this 2-man press, or 2-man trapping pressure. Gets it ahead to Gentry, though. That's another 3 fly. Isaiah Smith in there, good rebound position. Draws the over-the-back foul. That is the 4th team foul on Burlington and the 2nd personal foul on number 24, Tyler Hill. Over to Gentry. Back down to Smith. Pass too high for Crane. Ball out of bounds to the Burlington Elks. 30-second timeout called by the Burlington Elks.
It's a very slow-paced game so far. They have made a few pretty good shots. A lot of three-pointers that Burlington has shot. They've only made like 2 or 3 of them, but most of the time they're just left wide open. And so Hillsdale's got to do a better job on defensive coverage. They want to get some takeaways or off of missed shots. They can't leave people wide open.
Eagles only shooting 2 for 12 for the game. Burlington brings the ball up. Granberg picks him up. Good defense. Still by the Eagles. Pushing down the court. Gentry to Smith. Smith gets tripped by number 1, Bodie Cass. That is his first team foul, but that puts Isaiah Smith to the line for 2 free throws with 1:31 left in the first quarter.
Got a chance to cut into the lead that Burlington has.
First free throw is up and good for Isaiah Smith. Out goes number 24, Tyler Hill, and in comes number 10, Brantley Penner. Second shot is up and good. Good looking free throws from Isaiah Smith. Cuts the Burlington lead to 4. Find an open spot in the zone right in the middle for 2 points. And the lead's back to 6, 14-8 in favor of Burlington. Good give and go. Ahead to William Crane for the layup. Nice way to break that press, leading to an easy 2 points for William Crane. Burlington back across the timeline. Ball into the middle. Number 3 for 3. Finds the bottom of the basket. We've got a foul called on Burlington. I think number 22, I believe. Yep, number 22, that is his first.
Cash Johnson.
Put our 22, Ben Watkins, at the line for 2 shots. 41.8 seconds left in the first quarter. Burlington up 17-10. First shot is up. Rolls off the rim, no good. Daniel Watkins has been held to 0 points so far this quarter. The Eagles are going to have to get him involved if they want him to go. And as I say that, he has his first point. Second free throw is good. So they're going to have to find a way to get him involved in the offense going forward in the game. Into the middle of defense. Pass stolen. But immediately turned over by the Eagles. Ball back to Burlington.
Half a minute left.
Number 3 lets another 3 fly. Too strong. Isaiah Smith pulls down the rebound. Pushes ahead. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Finds Caden Gentry. 10 seconds. Eagles are going to have to get a shot off. With the runner short off the rim. Gets his rebound. Puts it up at the horn. No good. I misspoke there. A little too soon, but still no good. Had some chances there at the end of the first quarter. Could not capitalize. End of the first quarter is Burlington 17, HCS 11.
Hillsdale shot 3 for 15 on their field goals. Never really got anything to go. They're shooting better for the free throw line. They're 4 for 6. And one thing I asked Coach Watkins, one thing he was wanting improvement from is free throw percentage. And they didn't have a very good free throw shooting game against Schuyler. And so far it's been looking like improvement from the foul line this game.
We have another couple of things he was looking for improvement on. He said was ball movement at the guard position, as well as shot selection. I think we've had some decent shots so far this game. Probably could work on getting some ball movement against this aggressive Burlington defense. We start the second quarter, possession arrow to the Elks. Again, them having a lead of 17-11. Starting 5 on the court for the Eagles. Looked like a clean block, but they called Ben Watkins for a foul on the shot attempt. Puts number 24, Tyler Hill, at the line for 2 shots. First shot is up and good. That has been second foul of the game and Hillsdale's first foul of the second quarter. Second shot coming up and also rattles it home. Ball into Watkins to Granberg. Back to Watkins. A lot of hand contact on the part of Burlington, but no foul called. Burlington blocks out, gets a defensive rebound off the missed shot by Caden Gentry. Pushes ahead to Tyler Hill to Obiero. Back to Hill. Drives in. Got to travel. Good defense. Straight up defense by Ben Watkins. Forcing the turnover. Travel on Burlington. Ball goes to the Eagles. Granberg to inbound again. Full court trap. Press going on. Breaks it. Granberg gets across the timeline. Gets ahead to Gentry. Tries to get to Crane. Pass is turned over. Burlington comes back the other way. Ball to number 1. That's a free fly. Burlington has been, maybe they're not, I don't know if they're a good three-point team or not, but shooting team, but they are hitting them tonight. Ball ahead. Michael Granberg, he lets a three fly. Can't answer Ben Watkins there, though. Missed the rebound. Up and in for Michael Granberg with the follow. Chance to complete a three-point play. Foul is on number 15, Kaiden Archuleta, his third foul. And he'll take a seat, and in comes number 22, Cash Dodson. So Michael Granberg coming in, crashing the boards, getting an offensive rebound and a chance for a three-point play here. Shot is up. No good. Ben Watkins going for the rebound, jump ball. Possession stays with the Eagles. So no three-point play, but maybe a chance on this possession to come away with 2 baskets. Into William down low. Foul as he goes up. Foul is on number 25. Obiero from Burlington. That is his first team foul. And the second foul on the team here in the second quarter. William Crane steps to the line for 2 shots. First shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Second shot. Short. His teammates pick him up, though. I know he'll wish he had that one back, but nevertheless, ball goes to Burlington. Stripped by Michael Granberg, pushing ahead, finds it back and somehow puts it in for an incredible layup. That cuts the Burlington lead to 7, 22-15. Great body control on that layup attempt. Burlington handling the ball up at the top of the key, finds number 1 for 3. Misses everything but the backboard. Then Watkins comes down with the rebound. Finds Caden Gentry in the corner. Draws the foul. That is the third team foul on Burlington. And the first foul on number 3, Colton Hess. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Burlington has 3 team fouls and leads 22-15. Smith to Gentry. Makes the shot. Gets it to Granberg. Finds Ben Watkins high post. Nice cut. Nice give and go. Shot too strong, though. Burlington jams down the court. Number 1 takes it in. Ball deflected. Says last touch by the Eagles will stay with Burlington under their basket. (22-15) in favor of Burlington, inbound in their own basket. Loose ball picked up by Ben Watkins. Smith brings it across, gets it to Granberg. Covered by number 22. Gentry finds Watkins high post. And again, another reach-in foul on the Burlington Elks. That'll be their 4th team foul. And the 2nd foul on number 22, Cash Dotson. One more foul though. Danberg for 3. Strong.
I think it's
One more foul by the Elks, and the Eagles will be shooting 2 with 5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Minus 24. Good closeout defense by Gentry. Gets in the passing lane, deflects it, Crane picks it up. He drives forward, gets it to Granberg, drops down, shot up, too strong. Rebound to Burlington. Ahead to number 1, tipped. Tipped out of bounds, pass too strong. They're going to say ball goes to the Eagles, and we've got a timeout, Burlington Elks. Full timeout with 4:36 in the 2nd quarter. Your score is Burlington 22, Hillsdale Christian 15. What are you seeing so far in the 2nd quarter, Brian?
I'd say the key factors in the 2nd quarter, Hillsdale's done a much better job, or later in the 2nd quarter, they've done a much better job closing out. Not many wide open shots for Burlington anymore. But the reason it's still a 7-point game is because Hillsdale hasn't been able to really get anything done offensively, which is something that they have been struggling with this game. And so
I think Burlington's defense has been pretty active, probably having a big part of that.
Yeah, but there are also some shots that are like right there. They're like right next to the basket, and they put it up, and they just miss. They like almost make it, but it just doesn't go in.
Yep. Eagles ball coming out of the timeout. Burlington has dropped back into a 2-3 zone. Granberg across the timeline, over to Watkins, down to Crane. Looks to give to Ben, gets it to him. Layup good. 22-17, 5-point game. 24 drives in, kicks back to 22. 3-pointer up, no good. Ben Watkins with the rebound. Brings it down the court, ahead to Caden Gentry. Back to Watkins. Driving in, stop, no good. William Crane goes up for the rebound. Gets tagged with over the back. And that'll be his 1st foul. Hillsdale's 2nd team foul. Number 24 brings it up the court for the Elks. Sets up at the top there, directing the offense. Number 1, Smith is on him. Granberg picks him up. Good defense. Comes in trying to get the steal. They get Caden with the reach. Good hustle. They were in trouble. They thought they might have a chance at a steal, but a little too handsy there. It'll be the 3rd team foul on Hillsdale. Number 1, inbounds play, easy basket right in the middle of the lane. And then they just got us to cross in the out of bounds line without passing. There's going to be a frustrating turnover there. Score is 24-17 in favor of Burlington. Their ball under the basket. Just the ball inbound to number 1. Oh, that sure looked like a double. Number 24, fake, 3-pointer. Too strong. Crane with the rebound. Almost a turnover. Fortunately stays with the Eagles. Smith the inbound, does so to Granberg. Gets it to Watkins. Back to Granberg. Drops off the Ben. 2-pointer down low. Good. 24-19. Burlington ahead of the Eagles with 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Finds number 1 right in the middle again. They've got to find a way to stop that because that's going to be too easy of a basket for the Elks. Gets to the head, give and go. Ben going in. No good. They get William Crane for another foul on the rebound attempt. That will be his second foul and Hillsdale's fourth team foul. So both teams' next foul will put the other in the bonus. 2:47 left in the second quarter, 26-19, favor of the Burlington Elks. Steal by Smith, ahead to Gentry. Layup good. Cass brings the ball down the court, gets it over to Hill, drives in the middle. No shot. Watkins with the rebound, gets it ahead to Smith. Granberg, William Crane, and they get him with the walk. Looking to make a pass with the ball and get it to Ben Watkins. Just got his feet tangled up there and took an extra step that he shouldn't have. Dotson brings the ball down the court. Oh, over to Hess. That's going to put Hess at the line for two. That is the second foul on Caden and the 15th foul on the Eagles. And Burlington is in the bonus. First shot is up and good. Into the game comes number 11, Mattia Seiler. Out goes number 14, Caden Gentry to get a breather. Second shot is up. Rattles in. Score is 28-21. Favor of the Elks. Ahead to Smith. Gets it ahead. Foul is called on the Elks. That's going to put Isaiah Smith as the line for two free throws as they are now in the bonus. First shot coming. Shot is up and short. Eagles free throws percentage starting to sink. Second shot up and good. Burlington Elks bring the ball down the court. Pass right into the middle. Good hands, though. Scramble, though. Comes down with the ball. Tipped out by number 25, Obiero. Going to be the Eagles' ball. Minute 38 left in the second quarter. Ball to Isaiah Smith, back to Granberg. Splits a double team. Brings it up. Gets it to Smith. Back up, Granberg, stolen. And then they get Isaiah Smith with the reach in. Probably not a bad foul from the aspect of if he caught that, probably had an easy layup. So put him on the line for two shots. That is Smith's second foul. And number 22, Cash Dotson, the line for two shots. First shot is up and good. So with the way Burlington shoots free throws, second shot is up, banks it home. Score is 30-22 in favor of Burlington with a minute 20 left. Over to Smith, back to Granberg. Watkins picks up the loose ball, finds Matthias down low, swings it to the Crane, knocked out of bounds. Ball stays with the Eagles under the basket. Smith to inbound. Then Crane gets it up short, gets his rebound, goes back up. No good. Fighting for the ball. Off last touch by the Eagles goes to the Burlington Elks. Actually, no. Yep. Okay. Got a minute 5 left in the second quarter. Three pulls up jumper. No good. Tipped out of bounds by Obiero. Ball goes to the Eagles. Inbounded to Watkins, back to Granberg, back to Watkins. Tipped out by number 3, Colton Hess. Ball stays with the Eagles here on the near sideline. Smith inbound, gives it to Granberg. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Granberg picks up his dribble, finds Watkins. Gets it to Michael, good fake. Can't get the shot, back to Watkins. Dives in. Basket good. Chance for a 3-point play. That is the second foul on number 1, Bodie Cass. Putting Ben Watkins at the line here for 1 shot. Shot is up. No good. And they get William Crane for illegal contact on the rebound attempt. That is his 3rd foul. No shots because it was an offensive foul. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Burlington's walking it up the court. They get Ben Watkins on the reach in. A little too much contact. That's going to put number 1, Bodie Cass, back at the line for more free throws. Bigger concern, though, that is Ben Watkins' 3rd personal foul here right before we reach the end of the second quarter. First shot is up and good. Second shot is up and good. Score is Burlington 32, Hillsdale 24. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Granberg gets it ahead. Pass gets away from Matthias, out of bounds, unfortunate to Burlington. 12.5 seconds left and an 8-point deficit for the Eagles. Out to 24. 3 seconds left. Lets a 3 fly. Misses everything. Ball to the Eagles, but with just 0.1 seconds remaining. And that's half. So at the half, the score is Hillsdale Christian 24, Burlington 32. What do you have for us, Benaiah?
Hillsdale shot 9 for 32 for field goals. That's 28%. They've only made 1 3-pointer out of 8 attempts. That's only 12%. They have shot 5 for 12 from free throws. 42%. They have 18 rebounds. 7 of those offensive, 11 defensive. They have 7 steals, but they have 10 turnovers. Scoring leader is Ben Watkins. He has 7. Isaiah Smith, Michael Granberg, and Kane Gentry, they each have 5. And William Crane has 2. The rebound leader is Ben Watkins and William Crane. They both have 7. The steal leader is Isaiah Smith and Michael Granberg. They both have 2.
Okay, your frisbee must be thrown by the time the music stops.
They only have 1 block, and that was from Ben Watkins right at the start of the game. And that's pretty much the first half for Hillsdale. They have had some chances to cut to the lead, cut to the deficit, but they just couldn't capitalize.
Jenna Land won $48.
We'll be back with you. Actually, before we break for half, our last sponsor this evening is PT Coupling. PT Coupling is a locally owned manufacturer and distributor of American-made quick connect, disconnect couplings, and replacement parts for the petroleum, industrial, chemical, and food grade markets. We're locally owned, based out of Enid, Oklahoma. To learn more at ptcoupling.com. Hillsdale Christian wants to thank PT Coupling for being a sponsor of Eagles Athletics. Back with you for the start of the second half. It'll be Burlington ball coming out of the break. Ball inbounded to Burlington. Good defense by the Eagles. 3. That's a 3 flop. Smith tracks down the rebound. Brings it up the court. Over to Gentry. Down to Crane. Drops off to Ben. Nice move down low. Basket good. Burlington back across the timeline. Archuleta with the shot. Basket good. Eagles inbound working. Gentry for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Granberg though for the rebound. No good. Watkins though. No good also. Ball Crane with the rebound. Basket good. Number 15, William Crane. Good effort on the offensive boards on that possession. Leads to 2 points for the Eagles. Number 3 with a 3-pointer, too long. Lets it go out of bounds, Eagles ball. Over to Smith, back to Granberg, back to Smith. Got to get across the timeline though. Finds William down low, tries to get it across to Caden Gentry. Knocked out of bounds though by Burlington. Ball will stay with the Eagles. Cross-court pass looked like it was open when he threw it, but very quickly that went closed. Into Watkins, works down low, jump stop, back to Smith. Another Eagles basket. Lead is cut down to 4, 34-30 Burlington.
So Ben Watkins now has 11 points.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier that Eagles needed to get him involved if they wanted a chance, and they've been able to do that. Carry call against the Elks. Ball goes back to the Eagles.
Now the chance to make this a one-score game.
Inbounds to Smith. Surveys the court. Gets over to Watkins. Breaks the press. Nice. Gets it. Pulls up. Basket good for Ben Watkins. It's a 2-point game. 34-32 Burlington. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter still. 15 lets it fly. No good. Rebound, Ben Watkins. Fouled by number 25, Obiero. That is his second foul and his first team foul on Burlington this quarter.
Hills looking tired. Take the lead here.
Hillsdale needs to get across the line. Get 24 with the body.
They'll leave that.
That is the third foul on Tyler Hill and the second team foul this quarter. Inbounds to Watkins, back to Smith. Smith surveys, gets it to Granberg, gets across the timeline, gets it to Gentry. Ball stripped out of his hands, stolen by Burlington. Needs to be careful not to try to get frustrated and get a foul on steal back. Big rebound by William Crane on that missed 3-pointer. Smith brings the ball up the court. Surveys. Over to Granberg. Smith. Then Watkins. Ball's tipped though by Burlington. The ball stays with the Eagles. Into Watkins. Spin move, dumps it down to Crane. Jumper, no good. Obiero with the rebound for Burlington. Couple good look there, just couldn't get the fall, and the score remains a 2-point lead for Burlington, 34-30. Pilgrim picks up the pass. Body and one. Quick hands by Michael Gramberg, pokes the ball away from Burlington, and then kind of a frustration foul at the other end. That is the third foul on Obiero, third team foul on Burlington. Tie ball game. Got a chance here for the Eagles to take the lead with the Michael Gramberg free throw. Shot is short, but Ben Watkins comes up with the rebound. Gets it down to Gramberg. Cross-court pass up. Loose ball scramble off of Eagles. Ball goes to Burlington. But we are tied 34-34 with 3:57 left in the third quarter. Gentry jumped the pass lane, leading to an errant pass. Ball off of Burlington to the Eagles. Burlington drops back. Gramberg brings the ball up the court. Good anticipation by Caden there. Jump that lane. Cause a turnover. Finds Crane on the baseline. Drop off to Ben. Gets to the fall. And that is the first lead for the Hillsdale Eagles tonight, 36-34. 15, drives through, draws the foul on Ben, gets the basket, or not Ben, on William, basket's good. We're tied back up to 36, putting Archuleta at the line for one chance to tie it or take the lead again. That is the fourth foul on William Crane. First team foul this quarter. Free throw is up and good. Substitution into the game for the Eagles is number 12, Micah Murphy. William Crane is going to have a seat with that fourth foul here in the third quarter. Tries to get ahead to Caden. Ball deflected, though, by Burlington out of bounds to the Eagles. So on the court, you've got Isaiah Smith, Ben Watkins, Caden Gentry, Micah Murphy, and Michael Gramberg. Caden Gentry for three. Basket good. Eagles back in front, 39-37. Good looking shot from Caden. Archuleta, though, takes the drive in. The action's really picked up here in the third quarter. We've got Micah Murphy with his first foul. Again, leading to a high game, 39-39. Archuleta at the line to try to take the lead again. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. Score is 40 for Burlington, 39 for Eagles. Inbound, Smith, gets to Gramberg. Gets it to Smith. Ben is being double teamed, finds Micah down the block. Good. Ben down low. Too strong though, rebound to Burlington. They push down the court. Archuleta. He's quick with the ball. Good jump of the lane by Isaiah Smith. Down the court. Basket good. Eagles are back in front, 41-40. Good defense by Ben Watkins. Ball stolen, blocked by Ben Watkins. Jump ball, possession to the Eagles. This game has definitely picked up pace in the last 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, especially with Hillsdale taking the lead. And it's been back and forth ever since.
Gramberg up too hard. I missed the call. Looked like they called travel. Burlington dove, but in the process of diving for the ball, slid on the floor. So travel. Back to the Eagles. Gentry with the ball, lets the three fly. Has the ball on the net. That's 2 in a row for Caden Gentry from that deep. And it's 44-40 Eagles with 1:45 left in the quarter. Over to Hill. Archuleta flashes the middle. Ball tipped out, deflected. Burlington touched it last. Eagles ball.
This is looking a lot like the first matchup between these two teams from last year. Burlington dominates the first half. Hillsdale takes over in the second. That first game last year was a heartbreaker for Hillsdale. Probably going to be different this game.
Nice move by Ben. Couldn't finish the layup, though. Burlington back down. Archuleta puts it up and in. 44-42 with 1:15 left. Eagles are going to have to get it across. Micah Murphy up, no good. Ben Watkins with the rebound. Goes up. Gets it to roll in. 46-42 Eagles. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Archuleta for three. Short off the rim. Bounces off of Ben, but Micah saves it. Eagles ball. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ahead to Smith. Ahead to Gentry. Lets it fly. Feeling it, but just rims in and out. Archuleta back the other way for Burlington. Ball poked away, but 22 comes up with it. Back to 15. Micah Murphy, good defense. Archuleta puts it in though. 20 seconds left. Ref time for a shoe tie. 46-44 Eagles with 17.8 seconds.
Probably the last shot here.
Granberg brings it across the court. 11 seconds. 8 seconds. Finds Ben. Get him for a walk with 4.9 seconds left. Few too many steps there. Burlington inbounds. And now Caden Gentry passes the board. Forces a walk. Eagles ball, 3.2 seconds. They're going to get a chance to get the last shot off.
I thought they were calling foul, then thought it was travel.
Yeah, way to watch to see that Burlington's kind of being careless and force the shot. Granberg lets the three fly. Short up. Murphy puts it in off the buzzer. We go to the fourth quarter with your score, Hillsdale 48, Burlington 44. What a play by Micah Murphy. Court awareness and was able to salvage the possession right at the buzzer.
That gets the crowd hype. Well, they've definitely taken over this third quarter, outscoring the Elks 24-12 in this third quarter. They've been playing a lot more clean, taking better shots. Ben Watkins has been getting more involved. That's what's led to the Eagle takeover. And now we go into the fourth quarter. Will they continue to show that success, or will it stay a nail biter? Or it could be a little bit of both.
Yeah, Coach Watkins said he wanted to see better ball movement at the guard position and shot selection. And I would say that third quarter, we got exactly that. Again, fast-paced third quarter goes the Eagles' way, and they're up by 4 entering the fourth. A couple things to note, though. William Crane still on the bench with 4 fouls. For the Elks, they've got 3 different players with 3 fouls. So that may be something to watch here in those last 8 minutes. Finds 24, flashes across the middle. They get Micah Murphy with another reach.
The second.
First team foul. Those are the type of fouls you hate to see called and hate to see given up. Good steal. Good hustle by Michael Granberg. Gets it to Gentry. Drives up the court. Resets. Gets it to Smith. Back to Gentry. 3-pointer. Up in the net, good! Caden Gentry has found his stroke tonight. It's 3 for 4 on his last 4 3-pointers. However, 15 gets that shot to fall. We're looking at 51-46 Eagles.
Solid answer from Burlington.
Over to Smith, into Watkins, back to Gentry for 3. Maybe a little quick shot, doesn't draw rim. Ball goes to Burlington. But he's been hit, he's been feeling it, he's been hitting it the last part of the third and here at the start of the fourth. Ball to Burlington, 24. Then Watkins steps over. Gentry with the rebound. Slows down a little bit. Speeds up. Tries to get it to Smith. Deflected out of bounds by Burlington. Stays with the Eagles. Smith to inbounds. Finds Ben Watkins. Dangerous pass. Been able to recover. Back to Gentry now. Finds Granberg. Quick recovery by the defense. Down to Micah Murphy. Cross to Smith, who gets taken out by number 24, Tyler Hill. I believe that is Tyler Hill's 4th foul. Yep, that is his 4th foul and Burlington's 1st foul. 30-second timeout taken by Burlington. So with 6:39 in the 4th quarter, we go to timeout. Score 51 Hillsdale, 46 Burlington. The Eagles ball here on the near sideline, coming out of the timeout. Tyler Hill from Burlington stays on the court with that 4th foul. Eagles keep their same 5. Caden Gentry, Isaiah Smith, Michael Granberg, Micah Murphy, and Ben Watkins. Head to Granberg. Trying to get the ball to Watkins in the post. Back to Watkins. Down low, working on Athleta, basket good. Micah Murphy picking up the steal, gets it ahead to Granberg. Stolen though by number 1. Misses the layup. Gentry. And we've got a timeout, Coach Watkins.
A lot of things going on there. Steal, another steal. Game's been fast-paced in the second half.
Yeah, there's a lot of action there. But Micah Murphy, he's made a couple of great hustle plays first time on the court tonight that have just really impacted the game. That shot at the end of the 3rd quarter. And then just, again, Burlington kind of being careless with the ball, sneaking in there and picking that pass off. So the Hillsdale ball, inbounding with 6 minutes and 3 seconds left. Sideline, near sideline, but on the Burlington side of the court. Gets it to Granberg. Burlington's gone to man-to-man defense. Ball poked away from Watkins, but he recovers. Finds Caden Gentry. Back to Watkins with the nice jump stop block, though. Gets his ball back, goes back, basket, good! Way to keep fighting by Ben Watkins. Leads to an Eagles basket and a 9-point lead. Turnover. Smith with the ball. Coach Watkins imploring them to slow it down. Watkins down the post, low block.
Same strategy.
Nice fake. Oh, misses. And they get Murphy for coming in from behind. Got the reach. That is his 3rd foul and the Eagles' 2nd foul this quarter. Ref time for shoe tying. Burlington will do the inbounds thing again. Ball goes to Archuleta, brings it up the court. HCS cheerleaders getting the crowd involved in the cheering. Wild pass out of bounds over the head of number 3. Ball goes to the Eagles.
Number 3, Colton Hess, used to standing there.
Yep, Eagles walk the ball up the court. Burlington's in man-to-man defense, pick them up at half court. Pass thrown away, up ahead to 3 with the layup. Shot no good, but he's fouled on the shot. 2 shots coming for number 3, Colton Hess. That is first foul on Michael Granberg and the 3rd team foul on the Eagles. 4:45 to go and 2 shots for Burlington, trailing by 9. First shot is up and good. End of the game for Isaiah Smith comes number 15, William Crane, with those 4 fouls. So Isaiah's going to get a little bit of a breather here for the stretch run. Second shot coming for Colton Hess. It's up, short. Good hustle, saved by Michael Granberg. Brought up the court here. Over to Gentry. The Eagles need to be careful, though, that they don't get too. Good drive by Caden Gentry. Can't get too Saul happy. Might slow the momentum. Caden Gentry saw an opportunity, took it. Obiero for 3. No good. William Crane with the rebound. Timeout. Matt Watkins, the coach Eagles, saw some trouble and realized he needed to get a timeout in the team. Ten-point lead for the Eagles, 57-47.
Bro, seems like they have taken over this game. What they can't do is get sloppy, can't get careless, and cough it up, and then give up scoring or fouling, and give up their 10-point lead.
Yes, they need to continue to close out on the shooters like they've been doing. I mean, the defense has been a lot more active. But with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter, Hillsdale has 3 timeouts left, 3 team fouls. Burlington has 2 timeouts left, but only 1 team foul.
Also just needs to keep it slow and steady. This remaining
Gets the ball ahead to Granberg. Gets it to Micah Murphy. Looks inside for Crane. Ball tipped away by Burlington. Ball stays with the Eagles. Micah Murphy to inbound underneath their basket. To Granberg. Push on number 3, Colton Hess. That's their 2nd team foul this quarter. And Hess's 3rd foul. So we do this again. Eagles inbound into their basket. Gets it to Granberg. Out to Gentry. Guarded by number 1, Cass. Good move by Caden Gentry in. Too strong. Then Watkins goes for the rebound, but poked away, and Burlington comes away with it. Gentry picks up Archuleta full court. Obiero over the hill. Easy jumper in the middle for Archuleta, 2 points. It's an 8-point game for the Eagles, 57-49. Gets it to Ben Watkins, over to Granberg. Got to get it across that timeline. Gets it ahead to Micah Murphy. Tries to get it to Crane. And Ben with the free throw line jumper. Basket good. Back to a 10-point advantage with 3 minutes left in the game. Obiero lets a 3 fly. No good. William Crane with the rebound. Looks ahead to Caden Gentry. Dangerous pass, but Caden able to come down with it. We've got a foul on number 1, Bodie Cass. All over Caden Gentry. And the referee finally saw enough. Michael Murphy to inbound on the near sideline. Gets it back to Caden Gentry. Picked up by number 1. Screen by Granberg. Switch there by Colton. But they get number 3 again, Colton Hess, with another foul. That is his 4th team foul, and that's his 4th personal. So we're going to inbound again on the sideline. Micah Murphy to Caden Gentry.
Goes to the back court there.
Yep, Granberg. Finds Ben Watkins, back to Gentry. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Active hands by Burlington causes a deflection off of Gentry's leg. Ball goes to the Elks. Score is 59-49 with 2.5 minutes left. Number 3, three-pointer goes. No go. They get number 25, Obiero, with the foul.
They're the bonus now.
That is his 4th foul. But now Hillsdale is in the bonus, and Caden Gentry's at the line for 2 free throws. Caden Gentry's first shot is up. Back of the rim, no good. On the floor for the Eagles, Michael Granberg, Micah Murphy, Caden Gentry, Ben Watkins, and William Crane. Second free throw, no good. And they get William Crane with a push. That is his 5th foul, and he is done for the night. It also puts the Eagles at 14 fouls. So one more team foul. One more foul on the Eagles, and Burlington will also be shooting 2. Good effort battling on the boards tonight by William.
He's been very good at crashing the boards this game.
Yep. So Isaiah Smith enters the game in place of William Crane. Number 3 lets the three-pointer fly short. Smith has the ball, brings it up to the timeline. 2 minutes left, tip pass. Turnover, still by the Elks. Back row comes. Nice Euro step by Granberg, draws the foul on Obiero, number 25, and he is done for the night. So Granberg's at the line for 2. Still a 10-point game, 59-49. Again, both teams are in the bonus. The Eagles, though, they find themselves very guilty of getting lured into very rapid pace, trying to sling passes down the court. So we're going to need to slow it down a little bit when the time calls for it. Michael Granberg's first free throw good. Second one also good. And the score is 61-49. Eagles. Good hustle by Caden Gentry. Picks off the inbound pass. Trapped in the corner. Timeout, Coach Watkins.
What hustle by Caden Gentry.
Again, Burlington is not, because we have not been pressuring tonight. Burlington is not really looking for that person kind of hanging around. I think that is their first skill tonight in that same inbound scenario. The Eagles have greatly improved their field goal percentage from 28% in the first half. They're up to 41% here in the second. All right, we're ready to go. Minute 43 left in the fourth quarter. Got to get it in. Ball deflected, knocked out of bounds.
Good pressure from Archuleta.
Gets the ball into Granberg. Gentry with the ball. Nice move into Ben Watkins. Back to Granberg. To Gentry. Back to Granberg. A minute 27 left. To Gentry. Back to Granberg. To Smith. Nice hesitation. And number 3 fouls Caden Gentry. That is Colton Hess's, I believe, his 5th foul. Yes. So the 3rd Burlington Elks to foul out tonight. He'll make the rounds, shaking the referee's hands. Caden Gentry's at the line for another 2 free throws. Minute 14 left in the game. HCS 61, Burlington 49. First free throw is up. Rolls around the rim, no good.
He's still looking for a made free throw.
Second shot up. Again, too strong. Rebound to Burlington. A minute, 10 seconds left in the game. HCS up by 12. Active defense by the Eagles. Archuleta with the jumper. Basket good. 61-50. All right. 61-51, 56 seconds left. Eagles inbound. Granberg can run the length of the inbounds here. Gets the ball to Watkins.
Spin move.
Yep. Ahead to Granberg. Pulls it back out. Gentry takes it in. Layup, no good. But then Watkins there with rebound and putback. 63-51 with 35 seconds left. Again, get Micah Murphy with the reach in. That's going to put number 23, Archuleta, on the line for 2 free throws. Stops the clock as well.
Also the 4th foul on Murphy. It's the 4th foul on Micah Murphy, but with 34.5 seconds, it's not the worst thing that could
First
happen.
free throw up off the back of the rim, no good.
Burlington's had excellent shooting out from the free throw line. They were 11 for 14 for this pair. Now they're 12 for 16.
Okay, second shot was good. It's an 11-point game for the Eagles. Gets it in the bin. He is going to have to get it across the timeline, though. Somehow manages to keep his dribble. Referee calls a blocking foul. When I watched it, I really thought that was going to be an offensive foul.
No, it could have gone either way.
Yep, referees went the way of the Eagles, though. Burlington fans and coach not happy. But it puts Watkins at the line for 2. 11-point lead with 23.7 seconds left. First free throw is good for Ben Watkins. Second free throw coming. Off the back of the rim, no good. Burlington the rebound. 20 seconds. 3 for 22 off the front of the rim. 1, no good. Ben Watkins with the rebound. Gets it to Isaiah Smith. They've still got to get to the timeline. Oh, it's going to be a 10-second call. There we go. Head to Caden Gentry. The dribble's out the clock. 1 second. And that's the ball game. So in the first iteration of Burlington Hillsdale, the victory goes to the Eagles, 64-52.
They shot 26 for 63%, 26 for 63, 41%. They were 4 for 15 from three-point range. That's 27%. Didn't have very good free throw shooting night, only shot 38%. They had 39 rebounds. Did a great job crashing the board. 14 steals, 19 turnovers, 1 block. They shot better than Burlington in field goals, and but Burlington shot better than them in free throws. 15-6 was the offensive rebound margin. Hillsdale had 15.
Hillsdale dominated the boards tonight. They out-rebounded Burlington by 15 total rebounds, which that's a good recipe for success.
And it was that third quarter takeover that Hillsdale had. And at a point late in the third quarter, they had a solid lead, and they never looked back.
Yep. Well, we thank you for joining us tonight for the Hillsdale Christian versus Burlington games, and have a great weekend.